Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, I have late breaking news right now, a few minutes ago. Toyota actually released a statement today clarifying their stance on lifted vehicles, modified vehicles, and the recently issued remedy for the PCS system. Now, just to recap a little for you guys, what this remedy is, it affects 2018 through 2019 Tacomas that were produced late June 2017 through mid-December 2018, and 2018 through 2019 Tundras produced early August 2017 through mid-December 2018. Now, the condition. It says the involved vehicles are equipped with a pre-collision system, the PCS system, that may automatically apply the brakes if the system detects a potential collision. Due to the mounting of one of the system sensors, it is possible for water to enter the sensor. This can lead to the PCS deactivation and inadvertent brake activation, resulting in limited deceleration for a short duration of time. Not a good thing. Now, the remedy says that any authorized Toyota dealer will update the PCS software and apply sealer to the millimeter wave radar sensor in the front grille. In the rare case that the vehicle is currently exhibiting the condition, dealers will diagnose the sensor and replace the sensor as necessary, in big bold letters, free of charge. Now, what some folks have been running into lately that they've been telling me about is the dealerships or their dealerships telling them that Toyota will not cover this warranty or this remedy or under warranty if their trucks are lifted or if the truck is lifted. Well, that's a bummer. So, just today, Toyota issued a statement, I guess, in which I received an email from one of my guys at Toyota that has first-hand access to this. And what they've said, the short version of it for you guys, is that, let's see, as long as the grill is not an aftermarket grill, or if there is a grill guard and it does not cover the sensor, then they will perform the update. Otherwise, you will not get it done. You will no longer be turned away for having a lifted vehicle or one that has larger wheels and tires. How about that? Furthermore, in the detail states, and this might be rather lengthy, but it is important, so I will let you know what it says. It says, note, if a vehicle has a non-Toyota approved modification that has changed the ride height of the vehicle, or the factory installed position of the millimeter wave radar sensor, i.e. one of the aftermarket grills that in essence mounts that sensor in a different position, the owner will be required to sign the non-Toyota approved modification / owner acknowledgement form before the remedy is performed. The remedy for modified vehicles includes the following additional steps. PCS will be set to off. PCS will be configured to retain the last setting following a keyed cycle. A notification label instructing the driver to use constant speed control and not use dynamic radar cruise control, or DRCC, will be applied to the dashboard. Note, the DRCC notification label is not available at this time. Until the label becomes available, the remedy should be performed without applying this label. Toyota will mail a copy of the label to all owners that had the remedy performed on a modified vehicle before the label was available. An owner's manual insert will be placed into the owner's manual. And it then has a second little blurb to this. It says not all vehicles with non-Toyota approved modifications will have the remedy performed. Examples of non-Toyota approved modifications the remedy will be performed are modifications that affect ride height, such as lift kits and or oversized wheels and tires, grill guards that do not obstruct the sensor, Toyota original equipment grills installed on trucks that were not originally intended for the trim level of the vehicle. Examples of non-Toyota approved modifications on which the remedy cannot be performed. Here's a little more detail. Aftermarket grills, specifically called out, and grill guards that obstruct the sensor. There you go. In these cases, if the owner restores the vehicle to its original design at his or her expense, the remedy will be performed. So, if you have an aftermarket grill and you still have the original OEM grill, you can simply take the aftermarket grill out, put the sensor back in the OEM grill, you know how it came out, put the grill back on the truck, have the sensor modification or upgrade done, and then I would assume you could go ahead and put it back the way that you had it before, but that is my assumption. That's what I will do. For additional information on identifying vehicles with non-Toyota approved modifications and on which vehicles with non-Toyota approved modifications will have the remedy performed, refer to the KOB Modified Vehicles ASM Job Aid. That must be some sort of Toyota lingo for check with us and we'll let you know. So what's the bottom line here? If you have a lifted vehicle, either a lift or a vehicle that has aftermarket wheels and tires, they will perform the modification with those stipulations that I mentioned. It's in their little blurb. If you have an aftermarket grill, such as myself, they will not perform the modification. So your choices are to either live with it, I guess, or put the original grill back on, assuming you still have it, have the thing upgraded, and then do what you want, I suppose. For me, like I said, it's a no-brainer. If I choose to have this done, I will put the original OEM grill back on. I haven't really decided myself if I'll have it done or not. I have not exhibited any of these problems, but I must say I have not been in any heavy rain to get the sensor wet, other than washing the vehicle. I mean, I have sprayed it with the hose, you know, to wash the truck. Still no issue. I have heard that what the fix is, there's some sort of a software update. Obviously, you can't do that yourself. But they're also applying some sort of foam-like tape or insulation at 2 different places on the sensor. I've heard they don't even have to take the sensor out. So unless you're having a problem where you're experiencing this, they're going to do this mod with the sensor in. Which is good news, I guess, if you have any other aftermarket stuff in there, like lights or whatever. So I'm going to try to find out myself, if I can, what exactly it is that they are doing. And if I can find that out, at my own risk, of course, I will go ahead and do it myself, and just as a precaution, I guess, so that I don't have to screw around taking it into the dealer and taking all my stuff off, because I don't want to do that. You know, I have the Raptor style grill lights in mine. I have a front facing camera in mine. You know, I don't really want to have to take all that stuff off. It's not difficult, but I just don't want to screw with it. So that is what I heard today. Late breaking news. Thanks to my guys at Toyota for letting me know that. I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to get word out to you guys because there's been a lot of talk about this in comments and things back to me on videos and such. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.